So if I switch across to Seamlss here, in the dashboard, I've got a fresh new demo account at the moment. So we have our client here, Clayton Wood, and we're going to send him some questions. So the idea with InstaFetch was I wanted it really, really easy in order to send clients answers and get the answers. I didn't want to have to build another form. I didn't want to have to go in and send a quick fetch or another form. Well, I've logged myself out here. Winning on board there. Give me 1 second. Sign me back in. There we go. So here we are back in with Clayton Wood. So in Seamlss, you could send a quick fetch request. So you could build out different questions, add more questions on the fly. You could select different templates and things like that and send off those questionnaires and rebuild them. But the whole point of that is it's a whole nother process. I've got to go in, I've got to build the questions. Who wants to do that every single time? You just want it quick and easy. You want to send an email. So instead, we built InstaFetch to keep it in one place. So InstaFetch, you just click on the button and then type in the person's name. So we'll type in Clayton Wood, add him as a client. You can also edit the descriptions. So you could give it a description to allow you to track it a bit better and things like that. It could be end of financial year questions. The following to finalize your accounts. Now, this could be for a BAS, it could be for a tax return, it could be certain financials. Done. Now, what are the questions? So if you've got a work paper, you could just copy and paste. So if it was a work paper, it's probably something like how much stock on hand? And you likely have these questions sitting in the work paper at the end in the financials in the work paper somewhere where it's what are the questions. So what's the next one? Maybe we needed a bank statement, which is quite common. I want the bank statement. Please upload the CBA 1st to 7th 2024 to 30th of 6th 2025. Give the client some instructions. Usually you're going to just copy and paste the questions. Hopefully they'll give you some answers back and or documents. Done. Now I've got my answers and my questions and I'm ready to send it out. It's just that easy. So obviously I've typed that in, but more than likely the accountant would have already prepared these questions as they've been building the financials and they'll be just sitting there. And that's what I wanted. I wanted just a copy, paste solution, not to have to go and build out a whole bunch of questions. That was it. You could just type in the client's name, copy, paste the questions and hit send. And that sends the questions off to the client. Here I am in the client email. And here it is come in already, just that quick. Send a question, we want some information. View the request, get the code, so it's all secured, 2FA, no emails, just the SMS on my phone. Enter, and here are the quick questions. So in the financial questions, we require the following information. So how much stock on hand? Maybe they've got $25,000 worth. And the bank statement, here it is, and I'll just drag and drop that as the client demo. If they're on their phone, they may just take photos or upload from their phone. This one here, so whoops, I forgot to hit the touch button. Go to it was a new computer. It's a new computer, finish. Now, on the flip side, the client can go to their client area and they can also send you documents. So we also have the send document feature for the client. So this is the client portal where they can view their requests, view their information, and also documents. So if I send a document to me, there it is here, server, and that will also send the request to the firm. Oops. And then hit send, and off it goes. Oh, didn't work. Let's go back in here. Didn't like that file type. New server, invoice. Touch that, send it, and now we'll get that request from the firm. So I'll log out as the client, close that screen, come back in as the firm, refresh the screen, go to the dashboard, and here you go. You can now see that Clayton has completed the InstaFetch, and I can go in. I would have gotten a notification on my email that is completed, so I can, as an admin team member, I can go, oh, Clayton's done the job. Let's go in and get the documents. If you've got document management solution, some of those documents will have automatically flowed through to your DMS. Here we can get the answers though, stock on hand, the new computer, and we can view the file. There's the bank statement. We can get started and start completing the job. So if the client has been sent an InstaFetch, you can send an email, SMS reminder. So if I just do another one, we go Clayton Wood. We need your sheep numbers. Very common that you don't get the amount of sheep from the client. Send that. So if it's been a day or a week and you're like, where's that job? Where's the information? Come on, client, send me the stuff. You can send an SMS. You can also send an email reminder and track where those requests are up to in the dashboard on Seamlss. And you can also go into the client and view where they're at with that as well. So because you can actually see in the history of what the client has done, whether they've logged in or not, whether they've completed the form, whether you've deleted it. So that is how InstaFetch works. Now,